What is going on today, guys? Tomcat here, and today we are back with That Racing Game Guy for a modded road trip cars challenge event type thing. So what we're going to be doing is I have a Chevy SS with a intake, exhaust, race suspension, wheels and tires, and that's pretty much it. He has a Ford Focus ST, which I'll let him run through the mods on that thing for you guys.
Yeah, I have intake, exhaust, upgraded flywheel, upgraded the driveline a little bit, just like clutch, driveline, differential, stuff like that. Upgraded the brakes, lowered it, of course, put wheels on it. I left the tires alone, and I switched it to rear-wheel drive, and that's basically it.
And I think that's the biggest thing to keep in mind is that he swapped his to rear-wheel drive. Mine was already rear-wheel drive to begin with. So what we're going to be doing is we have a 10.9 mile road trip ahead of us from up here in Cisteron all the way down to Castelletto. And between here and there, we're going to stop off in various locations and do some little things like drifting or whatever things. Even if this is going to be like a really spontaneous type challenge. So if we're you know, say halfway there or 3/4 of the way there, and then instantly, like, somebody has an idea, like, oh, we've got to go do that, then we'll go and do it instantly. I think the thing is, like, this is viewed as less of, at least for me, this is viewed as less of a challenge and more of an actual road trip, because these cars were road trip cars in the first place that we picked for this.
Day.
Yeah, exactly. So, basically, a fun road trip where if we want to throw in challenges, we can. So what we're going to do is we're going to just kind of cruise. We're not really going to attack the route per se, just kind of cruise, like, I wouldn't say normally, a little bit faster than normally, but, and yes, I know we've gone the wrong way according to the map, but we can just turn right here. We can turn right here. If Matt wants to catch, there you go. Actually, Matt, you take lead. Lead. Please. Yeah, there you go. You take the lead. Now, in our in a couple of videos ago, what was that?
That was intentional. That was totally
right. Right. A couple of videos ago, we did our police versus villain challenge, and that was pretty fun. I think that because a bunch of you guys enjoyed that video. That video got some really good feedback, and I was really glad to see all the support on that video. I mean, I think that I mean, we both had an awesome time making that video. I mean, I think you had probably just as good of a time making that as I did, right?
Yeah, that was so much fun.
Yeah, but
even though I kind of stunk at running.
Power! Oh, full power right now. I'm trying to catch you. I'm trying to catch you. I've gotten tired of following, and I want to lead again. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. No!
Oh,
dang
no,
it. Dang it. Wow. That was, like, terrible. But, oh, God, what was I gonna say? Now, as far as like, a couple of the things I wanted to talk about on this, this road trip, I know that, that Forza Motorsport 6 is, we both know that Forza Motorsport 6 is on the horizon. I'm sure you guys know that as well, and we're both extremely excited for it, but...
pre-ordered already.
Yeah, exactly. So, we're all really excited about it, but I think what I do want to talk about as well is I want to talk about Forza Horizon 3 a little bit, or even if it's called that, if it ends up being called Forza Horizon 3, just a couple of our kind of like little wish list kind of things for Forza Horizon 3, and if you have any, Matt, why don't you go ahead and go first, and I'll follow up with some of my opinions on what I think would be on my wish list for Horizon 3 if it ends up being called Horizon 3.
Let's see, 2016. Both the Ford GT, the new one, and yeah, I want a bunch of Fords in it, honestly. Like, Ford has a new lineup.
Yeah.
Like, they've totally changed all their cars.
Yeah, definitely. Well,
so, like,
I think we can be. I think we can be pretty confident.
And the Focus ST and everything.
Yeah. Well, I think we can be pretty confident that the new GT is going to be in Horizon 3 because it's already the cover car for Forza Motorsport 6. But I mean, and when I played,
I want to see in it.
Do what?
I honestly want to see the Hellcat in it. Depending on when it comes out.
So you can laugh at it. No, I'm kidding.
No.
The oh, you mean the Toyota FT1, the concept, the Toyota FT1?
Yes.
Dude, I would love to see that thing.
See that car
so bad. I would love to see that thing. I really would. I mean, me being a Toyota fanatic myself, I love the FT1, and I think that the FT1 needs to get a little bit more appreciation in video games in general. And I think if it appeared, that would be amazing. Now, real quick, I have an idea. We need to do a bit of a drag race.
Yeah. Okay, this is a good spot, honestly.
And not even anything long, just like a, you know, from 0 to 100 or something. And I mean, that's, whoa, you're lagging like crazy. You just lag jumped all over the place. But yeah, like a 0 to 100 drag race or something like that. So let me wait for this Mercedes to pass me. Just get right in front of it. This is gonna be all in the launch. Well, almost all in the launch anyway. I want you to count it down. So there's no, like, unfair advantage or anything like that.
Okay. After this car.
Yeah.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Come on! Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! 100! I think I may have won that just by a little bit. Do what?
You got me.
Yeah, I was like, I think I may have won that just by a little bit.
I got you on launch because you spun, but
I spun a lot. Let's do one again right here and see if I can fix the launch. All right, count us down one more time.
At all, did you?
Huh?
You didn't upgrade your tires at all, did you?
Yeah, I did. I'm on race tires.
Oh.
All right, one more time.
Okay.
Hold on, I got a Ford Ka coming at me. Hold on. Let's let it move.
3, 2, 1, go.
Got a much better launch, but I spun second. There we go. Not bad, honestly. And I think, oh, you know what? While we're here, drift. Drift needs to happen. Much driftness needs to happen.
Yes.
I think the biggest part of this road trip is like, and even with the road trip cars, is like making the most out of the road trip along the way. And so, I mean, if you find a good drift spot like this one, you have to use it. You have to take advantage of it. And I think that's the biggest part of a good road trip car, at least for Forza Horizon 2, is that you have to be able to. Wow, why am I so sloppy right now? Messy. But I think that's like one of the biggest parts of a good road trip car is that it's got to be able to be like, it's got to be something that can apply to a bunch of different situations. You know, I mean, it has to be able to be like, oh, we found a drift spot, you know, now we got to drift. Or we found a good spot for, like, you know, a mountain battle. We need to be able to, it needs to be able to focus on grip.
Yeah.
Thing is, this thing is like, the gearing in this thing does not suit that corner very well at all. It would need either more power or a slightly shorter third gear. Because I'm having to stay in second right now, and second just doesn't work as well.
Yeah.
Where did you go?
I'm still behind you because I, like, had a hard time starting.
Well, it is a
wait,
Ford.
No, I see where you went.
It is a Ford.
Hey. Hey. I'm still drifting around the block here. I didn't realize you left.
Oh, no, I'm drifting down here at the other roundabout. See, because this car works perfectly for that. But I think that for me, you know, I mean, and again, I'm saying, you know, we're calling it Forza Horizon 3, but we don't know if that's what it's going to be called. It may be called Horizon 3, you know, it may be called something else, who knows. But I would like to see some more trucks. And I think that trucks had a really good representation in Horizon 2. I think they had a really good representation. I mean, you had your Raptors, you had your Ram Runner. The Ram Runner, that was one of the trucks that I was like, I had no idea that was coming into the game. Like, back when they first announced it, and they were like, oh, and we're going to have the Ram Runner. And I was like, holy crap, no way, they're bringing in the Ram Runner? So That was one of the trucks
Honestly,
that... Go ahead.
like, love or hate this idea, because I know there's going to be people that love and hate this idea both. They do a Fast and Furious car pack. They should do a Transformers car pack.
Yeah, but see,
Like,
Optimus, bro, you don't... that wouldn't really work. I mean,
yes,
it
but
might.
that would be awesome in this game.
Yeah, but he would be so slow.
So,
Well, yeah,
Optimus Prime.
I guess. Because Optimus. But, well, actually, another thing, too.
They're actually fast without trailers.
Yeah.
Like, they have so much torque, they're actually relatively quick without trailers.
Well, and honestly, too, I think that, and I don't know if this, you know, is even any kind of possibility, but a diesel pack.
Yeah.
And I get that a lot of
I would
people...
like to see something,
Go ahead.
whether it's like whether it's a Cummins or a Duramax or F350 or whatever, I would like to see something with a dually.
Oh, dually? Oh my god. Well, what they could do is they could have, like, you know, they could have, like, say, a base model F350 and give you the option to have it in single rear wheel or dually, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, like under the conversions.
Yeah, basically. But I think that that would be... I mean, those would be really cool to see, and I feel like a lot of the people that, you know, if you're watching in Europe or the UK, and a lot of the diesels over there, you know, diesel performance, I feel like, isn't quite as big over there. I mean, it is, but not in the way that it is in the US, like with, you know, with the diesel trucks and stuff like that. I mean, and I get how over there, you know, people, you know, they'll turn the VW TDIs up quite a bit, but it, like, I feel like it's not quite as big as, you know, the whole rivalry between, you know, Duramax, Power Stroke, Cummins trucks and stuff like that.
Oh.
So,
Yeah, for sure.
but I mean, and I'm sure that people
Also,
may
have you
or may
seen-
not correct us on that in the comments, but go ahead.
Have you seen the Devil 16?
Yes, I have. That thing is ridiculous.
That car is amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. You can't argue with that.
16 in Forza.
Huh?
I want a Devil 16 in Forza.
That would be so ridiculous. I mean, just the fact that, like, the rear end of that car is, like, 2 jets. At least that's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Although I do wonder, like, I've always wondered if that thing actually makes the power that they claim it's making. Taking a little detour here.
Yeah.
But, I've never seen it actually get run hard. I've only seen it, like, drive around really slowly. Yeah. So, I wonder if it's, like, you know, if it's just, like, an idea, or if it actually makes that power, because Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know if it's, like, a production car, if it's just a concept, or what.
It's, no, well, it's definitely not a production. It's a one-off. I know that it's a one-off, but... See, and again, I'm so suspicious of whether or not it actually makes the power. I really am. But let's see if... Is there a detour right around here? No, there isn't. Which I feel like there should have been one. But technically we're not there yet, so turn around. Turn around. There's a detour we need to take. A drifting detour. I'll wait for you. I'll wait for you. You gotta go in front of me.
Sorry. Whatever that car was, it got in my way.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go in front of me. Alright, go, go, go! Wow, you're leaving me now at this point.
Where am I turning at?
Make your first right. Right there. No. No. What? Wait, what? Okay, not the road I'm thinking of.
It said make the first right.
Yeah, I know. This is... I thought of the wrong area. Sorry, but this'll work. Oh. I mean, this'll work. It'll be fine. But it's not the road I was thinking of. I made a mistake, and it's not the right area. I'll follow you through the... there's a hairpin up here.
Okay, we can do a little bit of a mountain run here.
See what I mean? Second gear is too low, but third gear is too tall at this power level for this car to drift really effectively in sections like that. Ow. That was a wall. Let's turn around and head back down, though.
I don't want to keep going this way.
Well, this way will never take us back to the end point. Same thing. You go ahead in front. Dude, my rotors are glowing. Glowing like crazy. Alright, let's get some momentum, and... sideways! Whoa, whoa, aw. That was gonna be really good.
That was kind of a nice tandem, except you hit me.
Well, I hit you because you're... I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that Focus drifts really slow. And it's not a bad thing, it just does. Ow. It's not a bad thing, it just does. And this Chevy SS, it just drifts so much faster that, I mean, you have to...
Yeah.
Except when you do it like that. And that, wow, that was really, really well synchronized until the end there, and when I went off into the dirt. We, like, initiated at the exact same time, though. Initiated the drift at the exact same time.
Racing downhill, bro.
Initial D, bro.
It's what us guys with slow cars do. We race downhill, man.
Yeah. Ooh, brakes, 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 brakes. Not enough. Hashtag heavy car problems. But, we made it. We made it to the Castelletto Horizon Hub. Pretty fun. I mean, I feel like these road trips give us an opportunity to talk about things that, you know, maybe aren't related to the gameplay at hand, but say stuff we want to see in, you know, in future games and stuff like that. And I love doing that because you get to speculate about things that are coming out, and it's really exciting because if you end up being right, then that's like the coolest thing, right? If you end up being right later on down the line, then you're like, yes. But if you guys enjoyed this road trip, then don't forget to do what?
I am a prophet.
Of many video games, yes. But if you guys enjoyed this this road trip, then don't forget to leave us a like. Tell us in the comment section down below what you guys thought of it. And if you're new to our channels, don't forget to subscribe for more. And we will see you guys in the next one. Talk to you guys later.
Bye.